Sounding is what? Hearing the sound words.
Listening of sounds, and then with the help of sounds, they are able to make the spelling.
And the child should be able to count them without looking at the word. He doesn't have to look at the word to find out how many sounds. He has to listen to the word to find out the sounds. Like as I told you, if I say Shweta, I should not look at SHWETA, but I should hear sh, w, e, ah. I have to hear. That's phonological awareness, that how many sounds are there. And I should be able to identify what is the beginning sound, what is the middle, which is the beginning sound, which is the middle sound, and which is the ending sound. Okay, so for that, first we always start with the beginning sound to make it easy. For example, if we are doing, okay, so if I ask you to get me things which starts with, what are you going to show me from your room? Is there something you have which starts with the sound? The first initial sound is, what can you show me?
Caesar.
Yes, scissors and, or if you can get something which starts with the sound
Sock. 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 Is it able to see, ma'am? Sock. Sock.
yes.
Ma'am, scarf.
Yes.
Sock.
And
Sock.
what
Sock.
else? Okay. Now, can you show me something which has the middle sound as middle sound? What you can show me where you have in the middle? Sock, spinner, you have this as the beginning sound. If I ask you for the middle sound coming in between the word. Is there anything which you can show? Anything which has as the middle sound? Nothing. Just search. Anything which has as the middle sound. Basket. If you have any basket, you can show a basket where you have coming in the middle. Yes. What can you show me where is coming at the end? So playing these games, grass you can show, right? So playing these games will help the child to focus more on the sound and not on the letters, because normally the children tend to have to look at the letters and not towards, their focus is not on the sounds, okay? So when you take dictation, when the child listen to you, if he is able to write the correct spelling, that means the child has the phonological awareness. When I say cat and the child is able to identify k and decode as C, if I say ah, the child is able to decode and write A. If I say t and the child is able to write T because he identifies t sound and is able to decode t as letter T, that means he is aware of sounds. He has the phonological awareness. So that is developing sounding. You can have the more you take dictation, you will be able to know that whether the child is having phonological awareness or not. Then comes chopping game. Okay, what is chopping game? You can give them a word, a big word, and they can chop the sounds one by one. Okay, for example, when I say clap, how many sounds are there when I say clap?
3.
Clap. How many sounds are there?
3 sounds.
Only 3.
If we are not taking C and L together, there are 4 sounds.
Sounds are 4. We cannot say that till is one sound. No, there are 4 sounds. Okay, always count the number of sounds with the help of number of actions. Number of actions are equal to number of sounds. So, k, l, ah. Okay, so you can ask the child to remove the first sound. If I remove the first sound, what it will be? Now, what remains behind?
Lap.
Only
Lap.
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 And if I remove the first consonant blend, kl, the first 2 sounds, if I remove kl, then what will be left behind?
App.
Ab.
App.
And you can tell the children, remove the first 3 sounds and then tell me what will be left behind. Only. Okay. So this chopping can be done where you remove the initial sounds, and this chopping game can be done when you remove the final sounds, the following sounds like clap. If I remove the last sound, what it will be?
Cl.
Clap. And if I remove the last 2 sounds, it will be only cl.
Cl.
When I remove the last 3
Cl.
sounds, lap will be taken out and only k is left. Also, word families play an important role for sounding. Okay. For example, if I say at family, so the children will give cat, mat. Okay. So there, when you remove and put r, so mat becomes the last rat. Rat. If you remove
Rat.
if you remove r and put s, so that becomes
That.
okay. So you have to remove the sounds when you're talking. Like I did not tell you that remove m or remove s. Okay, you have to tell the children to remove the sound and replace it with s, and then the word becomes sad. What mistake we generally do is we ask them to replace the letter. So their focus goes on the letters, but we don't want them to focus on the letter. We want them to focus on the sound. Sat, cat, mat, bat. So they should know s, k, b. We are replacing the sounds. Okay. Also, we can make words with actions. Okay. For example, if I do this action like we did yesterday. Okay. So this is my first action. And then this is my second action. And then this is my third action. So what is the word?
Cat.
Okay, so you can play these games. And if you don't want to do the actions, you can show them the flashcards, right? So this is making words with actions or flashcards and segmenting of words into sounds. Segmenting of words into sounds. So that way we can play where you can ask the children to give you the number of sounds. For example, if I give you the word pencil, how many sounds are there in the word pencil?
6.
Okay, which are the 6 sounds in the word pencil? Can you give me the sounds? Which sounds are there? Yeah.
Mm. E. F. E. Pencil.
These are the 6 sounds. Okay, so the children learn to identify the sounds in a word, and this can be encouraged roughly once the children know the first 6 sounds. Like if they have done first group, then you can always ask them to count the number of sounds in any word, like drum. Okay, or let's take span because we are talking about first 6 sounds. So span, how many sounds does it have? Span.
4.
4 sounds.
Yes. So if I ask the child to cut out a word and then sound it out, so four. So the children can be asked to put up their finger. Okay. So okay, they can put up their finger. Okay, so all of you will show me on your finger if I say the word nap. How will you show on your fingers? How the children will do? Ah. Okay, so this way we can encourage them. Tent, tent. How will you do tent?
Mm. 4 sounds. 1, 2, 3, 4 sounds.
Yes. Okay. If I say pink, okay, can you give me a rhyming word? Can you give me? Yes. Okay. If I say nice, can you give me a rhyming word?
Rice.
Yes. If I say stop, can you give me a rhyming word? Stop. Stop. Can you give me a rhyming word for stop? Stop. Rhyming word.
Stop.
Stop.
No.
Stop. Okay. Yes. Okay. If I ask you to break the word splash, so when I remove the first sound, what remains behind is?
Flash.
Yes. And then,
Lash.
and then,
Ash.
and then.
Sure.
So all these activities will help the child to develop the phonological awareness, and he'll be able to focus on the sound which he which he hears and not the looking at the letters. Okay.